Greetings, Crawford Ashley, the spiritual boxer, and I'm going to talk about boxing again, as I always do. I may be throwing a few stories, so you might understand where I'm coming from. Well, I was listening to I didn't actually read some about Anthony Joshua saying that he's made the necessary adjustments for the next fight. Now, you're supposed to make the adjustments in the ring. Boxer's greatest weapon is his brain. You're doing something wrong, you're getting it, move, reevaluate, come back in a different way. If it's took your months to work on what you did wrong, and then you're going to come back. You see, for me, it's like you look at all the great fighters, they make little adjustments in the fight. Usyk's one of them great fighters, they'll make little adjustments in the fight. I don't even think he's training for AJ, he's training to be in the best condition he can be in. And I think a lot of people in boxing forget that. Where there's great fighters, or fighters who want to be great, it's never about the opponent, it's always about themselves. And it's like listening to what Anthony Yard said. He's got something that he wants to prove to himself, not to anybody else, to himself. And I like that. You know, it don't make any difference what anybody else says. You come in there and you do what you need to do. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you give 100% and that's all you can ask. And it's like, with AJ and the Usyk fight, I think they're actually overlooking Usyk's boxing brain. You know, the way I see him, he really enjoys what he does, he plays at it, and he has fun with it. Where most of the people now, it's serious, it's all about the money, and it's all about that you know. Boxing seems to have gone away from what it was, which was controlling your ego, to all about ego. And that's kind of a bit sad. Because when your ego's in play, you do stupid things, say stupid things, you know what I mean? It's like something about slagging off some students and then going in and giving them a slagging. If me and my mate were there, I'd have had him running around that dorm after me, because I'd have been slagging him off to his face in the dorm. You know, boxing's about control. People can say what they want about you. Why do you have to bite? There's no need to bite. And it's like this mental strength, it's about having confidence in yourself. And how do you build that confidence in yourself? By not passing the blame, by taking full responsibility for what you've done. It's like when I got knocked out by Clemenson. Everybody, all these so-called experts, were saying I was finished, I was a washed-up fighter, I was chinny, I was gun-shy, couldn't take a shot. All this nonsense came out. I never listened to it. I knew I made a mistake. I knew my mind wasn't in the right place on the night. I made too many mistakes in that fight. And I got put to sleep by a very big puncher. Don't make no difference to me, because I was taught as a kid, don't have to hit hard to knock you out. You know, you don't have to be hit hard, you just have to be in the right place. But when I boxed Monty Wright, I stopped him in 2 rounds because I didn't make the same mistake. And then I got an opportunity to fight Joe Salavangi. Now, Joe Salavangi beat Ule Clemenson twice, and that's why they didn't want it and they gave it up. And the next British light heavyweight who was in line was Mark Prince, and he turned it down. He offered it to me. Yeah, thank you. Take it, no problem. And I boxed in York. And I remember hitting him in the first round. I've never hit anybody as hard in my life. And the guy just smiled at me. And I've come back to the corner and Bob says to me, you're in for a long fight now. This is what we're going to do. And if you watch the fight, I'm going to try and get it up on Facebook. Not on Facebook, on this YouTube channel, when I can find it. And all the way through the fight, I'm changing, doing different things on the back foot, trying to push him forward. I was getting caught a few times. But we changed game plans through every round. We had a different game plan. We didn't make a game plan and go in with a game plan. We changed it because Bob knew I could adapt and I could do things differently. And that's what you have to do. And at the end of it, I won, boxed his head off. Because that's what I do. My last fight's got nothing to do with the next fight. You know, how did I perform? I didn't perform to my best, but the next one I'm going to be at my best. And that's how I see people like Yard. You know, they overcome what they're doing and they come in. Usyk, I think he's unbeaten, so he hasn't had to overcome that. Joshua, I don't know, because I don't think he's boxed anybody with Usyk's boxing brain. You know, that's my opinion, anyway. Anyway, if you like the vibe, please subscribe. And if you think it's of value, share it. You know what I mean? It'd be good to get some comments as well, so I can answer some. And like, I'm training down at the Bethlehem Boxing Club, LS9, on Mondays, Fridays and Saturdays. You know, if you want to come in for a chat, come in for a chat. But you got to pay Lee. It's £3 a session or £6 for 3 sessions in the week. You know, it's a good little gym, and he knows his boxing. Anyway, till next time, bye.